Okay, I had to start my video over, so this is going to be a two-part video because my alarm went off in the middle of, I forgot to set it on airplane mode. Yikes. So anyhow, continuing on, I'll see if I can edit them together. Probably not because I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I don't really know how to do it. But this is where it cut off, so we'll keep going. Here is a fabric flip. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull this up a little bit so you can see the top of that page. It's got this beautiful brocade that's actually off of a sari, and you've got the Christmas tree material, some sari silk, and this, and then you've got underneath here there's a little tuck with one of my little tags, snippets, and one of those vintage tags. And pretty picture. I believe that's one of her pages too, the snowflakes. And here is the last page of this. And this is one of my collaged little cards and on Merry Christmas page. So, and I just did some material on the top of the paper clip there. And then this is the last page, and you've got the collaged, that's a piece of material up on the rooftop. Because I was thinking, like, up on the rooftop, you know, Santa's reindeer. And then down here, so you've got that. And this is off of an old piece of that foiled craft paper that I had. There's another one, Compliments of the Season. And then there's the back with "The Lord is my shepherd" on it. And there's the back of it. So this is my Sugar Plums and a Doll journal. Oops, need to back out a little bit here. Kind of where I'm filming from. Let me see. I'm trying to get it where you can see it well. There we go. And this will be, if you're interested in buying it straight out, just contact me at the email address I had at the beginning. See if I can get this edited on to the other video. Not sure if I can or not, but I'll try. And this is my Merry Christmas, one of my Merry Christmas journals. And since I started this one over, I'm just going to go on to the next one. And remember, this comes with this tassel too. So, you know, you've got all kinds of goodies on there. So there's that one. Now, I'm not going to lie, this next one, it is a beast. It is a beast of a journal. I never plan for my journals to be big. It's 80 pages, but it looks like it's 3,000 pages. Y'all are gonna laugh. Y'all gonna laugh. Okay, you're gonna laugh. Okay. Okay, first of all, this also has, I'll also turn it this way. It has a little tassel on it. And it's got a bead thing that I made with a Christmas tree. Let me see if this, I need to back out of this one for a little bit. Get it. Hold on a second here. Okay, let me see. Okay. Goodness sakes. I hate when my camera does that. Okay, so it's got that, and it's got the two jingle bells, and it does clip on and off up here if you want to take it off. But look at that. It's a beast. It is huge. Huge. So it is, like I said, it's 80 pages. It is material covered cover. And it's got the trucks on it, which I absolutely love the trucks. You can see that. should unclip that, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. And then it's got this, I had this striped ribbon and I sewed this down the middle of it and then sewed it on. So it's not going anywhere. And this, like I said in my other one, I wrap the material around so that you don't have any raw edges where it can fray. You can see that there, and then it has this cute truck material fabric on the inside. Now, it's going to be hard to turn because it is a big, I can't believe it turned out this big. I intentionally did less, did 80 pages. Could you imagine if I'd done 120? Oh my God, this thing would be blowing out right now. Here's a little ruffle I made from some material. Let's get going here. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. Look at that. All kinds of fluffies. I don't know what else to call them. So I call them fluffies. This is a tag. This clipped on here. It says Believe in Miracles at the bottom. I used different digikits, old digikits that I had. I think I used some Artie Mays. I have various digikits in here. I'll try to go back. And then we have here Dashing Through the Snow. It has one of my clusters on it. It says Stag. Little cut out there. And on all the, I actually printed out some whale tail tabs, but I covered each one of them in fabric. So these are actually fabric covered. And here's one of my little collages here. I just thought that was so cute on some pretty red sparkly paper. This red lace paper, I believe that's from Mrs. Cog, from her papers I got. This says Noel on it. This is cut out of a magazine, and that's the red lace. Oh, it goes this way, but that's the red lace background paper that I got. I'm pretty sure it's Mrs. Cog, part of her background papers I got, Christmas background papers. I might have to stand up and do this. Jesus is the Reason. This is actually on a piece of quilt from the first journal I did. It was a little piece that was left over, so that's quilted with Santa on it. And I took the tags and made a couple altered paper clips. You got the Volkswagen bus, and you got the cup of coffee on the other side. And you can see it's an altered paper clip, so it just slides. You can move this around, put it wherever you want. This is just where I have it for now. And this is Graphic 45. Can't remember the name of the pad. It's like more of like a steampunk Christmas. And there's a pretty little girl there. That's just layered with a frame around it. That is a piece of old quilt that I had. This whole piece right here. It's a piece of an old quilt, and I made a pocket out of it. Put one of my things I did on the overlay, the clear overlay, where I can actually print on it with my inkjet printer, which I was super excited to find that. So those of you who have inkjet printers that say I can't print on those overlay sheets, yes, you can. You just need to find the ones for inkjet. I mean, I found one good, the whole box full at the Goodwill, or secondhand store, I believe it was. And here's a little, from one of my collage kits, one of my pads I did, and I stamped the sled on there. But this is its own little, I left it to and from, so you can do that however you want. And then it's got just little things I made here. I put a store there. That's one of, from Artsology, one of her tags that I had left over. And I stamped it with one of my stamps. Put that down in there. This is just a cute page with the owls. I just love the owls and their stockings. And I just made a cute page out of that. And there's Santa. And that's from, that has a piece of material behind it. And that's coffee dye paper on the back. That's just like a postcard. And that is graphic 45. You'll see graphic 45 probably throughout this. This, I believe, is Stamperia, the background. This is Stamperia. North Pole. And I had lace in the picture, so I just glued on a piece of lace over here. I just love the deer. I love the deer. And here is a little fabric flip. You got the birds, the trucks, and then this is like velvet. It is so soft, and I just love this. This picture is actually from Mrs. Coggs. She has a whole series, and it's children's art. I mean, a child did this, and they're at church. Looks like Romania, probably. I think the girl that did this is Romanian, and they're looking at the nativity scene. I thought how beautiful that was, and I just put it on some lace. There's just a piece of paper there for you to write on. Here's a lady with the paper there. Just pretty card. Reindeer post. Postage paid the North Pole. There's another one of the fabric covered tabs. I used a lot of the chipboard from this particular paper pack. This is a napkin, so I collaged it, and then I did collaged little pieces of fabric coming down from the top. That was fun to do. And you have a little snowman tag with a piece of that vintage quilt, and some cute ribbons and stuff hanging down. I just thought he was so cute. And he just fits down in there. Okay, this is this was plain, so I just took some stencils. I had a snowflakes and stenciled them on there. And then this obviously is cross stitch pattern. Santa and his sleighs, and I just made over here, I made it a, oh my gosh, like a little belly band of the reindeer. And then this is a pocket with the sled. And I love the moon smiling down. So, on Santa. Probably should put that there so you can see the moon better. Here is some of that foil paper that I have had forever. This is a collaged sheet that I did, a silent night and reindeer. Jesus loves. That's all it needs to say, right? And then this is a really cool pocket. This is one of the tags from Artsology from Deb. And I just backed it with some of this really beautiful green velvet and put the little chipboard piece on there. And then this flips out, and it's got the, let me see if you can see that. It's got the truck that's the pocket, and it's got the houses on one side, and it's got music paper on the other. And then on the same page, you've got, oh goodness. It is, okay. You've got the corner pocket with one of those little tags that you can write in. This is blank, so I just left it so you can put in there what you want. Dear Santa, I can explain. It's always snowing somewhere, it says, a piece of chipboard. And this is, if I can get it up, it's a Rita flip, and it's the graphic 45 paper. This is the back side of that paper. Graphic 45, and then up here there's a big tag, this where you can write on it. So this is quite a little big crazy page there. And this one I did snowflakes and my snowman stamp, my little angel snowman. So I did a lot of stamping there. This says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And you can't, I'm trying to turn it. Yeah, you can see it, I think. The star sparkles. And it's got a couple cards in there for you. This is made from a magazine, Silver Bells, and then some paper on the back. It's a tray with all the Santas on it. I don't think this was Norman Rockwell. I don't think it was from my Norman Rockwell book. And it just slides down in there. And here is an envelope. This is made from one of the pages. You can open this up and see how pretty that page is. Has all these, I remember having my grandmother had these plastic reindeer. So it's got lots of vintage books and stuff in it. But I made it into it's got the little pockets. So it's got Santa here with one of my little collage tags. And then Merry Christmas over here. And Joy. And then it's got like a little present stamp here. So there's that. Just to have fun with. I love having little places. And then on the other side is this beautiful little angel girl that I just punched out and put her on here. Then over here, some ribbon here, and I have this one, and I made a little booklet out of it with some of my Christmas papers. So you have it's a tag actually, and you can see there's the hole for the tag. I don't know what year this was made, but I just love the tree, the white trees and the sparkle and the snowflakes. So I made a little booklet, and then another collaged for my collage board tag. And here's a little Jingle card with a little postage stamp, the little kid on the rocking chair. And I've just backed it with some of that paper. And I just love this little guy. It's a little gnome riding on this big old beast with, I guess, Christmas packages is what I'm thinking. This is a Good Tidings little belly band here. And a couple, and I added some real pretty eyelet lace on it. And then this is the graphic 45 paper. And then back here, there's a tag. I love this paper. It's from one of my 9 or 10 paper pads. I used so many, I just pulled out a whole bunch, I don't remember. This is actually, that might be one of Deb's labels. I cannot remember, from Artsology. And I had this stamp and he just fit perfect in there. So, and I just made him the tag topper. And got some paper on the back. And just made you a big old tag here with your nutcracker. Nice thing. And I love this, the doors. I just left that blank because I think it's so pretty. And here's Peace and Joy. This came out of one of my kits with a bunch of cards in it for you. This is like a vintage postcard, cheery Christmas greetings, and I just put a little lace on here. Coffee dyed on the back. And then I put this little circle punch where the deer are looking up at the birds. I thought was cool. And then this is actually clipped on there. I love these little clips. Got these years ago at the dollar store. Still have a bunch of them. And there's Santa. He's actually from a napkin. And the Jesus stamp. The pretty paper on there. And then this has got a little goodie in it for you. And then this is a vintage piece of children's book. Talking about what they put out for the birds. So I thought that was pretty there, since I had the birds on it. And actually I have this clipped on with this little pretty cute little clip. And there's Santa collaged on there, and it says believe. Probably should have put him on lighter paper, but I don't know, he looks kind of cool there. And then wishing you a Merry Christmas paper. Here's this, it says joy. And you've got Santa stop here. Another joyous Noel. Little card there. And another Rita flip with a little, he's making a list and checking it twice on paper. And that is the end of the first signature. There's a truck right there. I love how the truck came up in the middle. And here is, I didn't put anything on the covers. I just thought they were so pretty. I'm like, if you want to put something on there, add to it. You can take away or add. It's going to be your journal if you purchase it. And I really love this one. 5-cent candy cane factory made at the North Pole. And then I made a big old tag here. And this is from some paper that I did last year. That had the camper, the vintage car, and it says Merry Christmas on it. Then you've got all this pretty dangly, ribbony stuff. I had so much fun doing this. Oh my gosh. And that just slides down in here. You've got that. And you've got, see, you've got these all have, this has got a lot of stuff. And then I put cozy because it's just all cozy looking. And I've got a couple stamps down here. You've got this, and this has an old truck on it. Just took off a piece of the material and stapled it on there. And I just love them. Taking the tree home. Reminds me of Alaska because we lived out in the country and we had acres and acres, and we used to go out every year and get our Christmas tree. My dad would climb the tree and cut the top off, and me and my sister and my 2 brothers, we would drag it home. Just like that. I miss that. I miss the snow because I live in Georgia now and we don't get Christmas snow. I miss that part. And then here's a tag, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's been embossed with a swirly design. Maybe you can see. Now this side has the birds and the swirls, and then this side is just swirls. It's a double-sided embossing folder. I can't remember where I got it. I just like how it feels. You feel the embossing, and it's got the deer and the deer here. So lots of deer. Another covered little tag there. And then here's the Graphics 45. And it's got a couple pictures. Isn't that a great picture of Santa? I just love that. I love his gloves. I would love to have gloves like that. And then another one of Mrs. Cogg's children's. And this is just a page I did. Again, with the strips. I like doing that. The strips of just various papers. That's one of Mrs. Cogg's again. Graphic 45. That's Mrs. Cogg's. That might be Artsology. That's that print. It says Merry Everything. And then it has the deer on the fabric. So Merry Everything. And then this is just this pretty cute little girl. And there's one of Mrs. Cogg's Christmas background papers. Isn't that gorgeous? This is gorgeous. And that can be used anywhere, you know, any time of the year. Merry Christmas. And then this is, it's a sparkly star paper. I think you can tell with the angels. And this is a piece of my other journal, the quilt. This is the back side of what that quilt looks like. And I just put that on there. sewed that on there. Here's another envelope on a piece of cross-stitch pattern. I'm not gonna pull all that off, but it's made from a magazine. And then here we got a Rita flip with a piece of Christmas on there, and the trees, and the 2 cards. I love these. And these are backed with different papers. This one says Mary. That one's just the cows, and a piece of chipboard with the sweater, like sweater fabric. I love that. Love that. Now this one, y'all gotta bear with me here. I have this, what do you call that stuff? It's like a paste, but it's real thick. And it's already came with sparkles in it. And then I had a stencil, snowflakes. So I tried to snowflake stencil, you know, go over it with the paste and make snowflakes. They all pretty much came out okay, except this one here. It just didn't want to cooperate, but you know what? It's still a snowflake. And then I added some of these little ones that I had that were on a sticker sheet. But it sparkles. It still sparkles, so it's there. And then I put a little snowman chipboard on here. There's Santa, and I sewed around him. A joyful Christmas. Isn't he beautiful? I thought beautiful Santa. Beautiful Santa. And then this is just a piece of material I got. It's almost feels like plastic, but I think it's a vinyl, piece of vinyl. And I did a stitch around it, like a border stitch around it. Added the little chipboard Christmas present. And then I love this little girl. And just put her on here. That's on a piece of material, actually, this piece. And then put this stocking, little topper on it. And then here's, I love the Santa. That's again from Graphic 45. And this is also embossed in stars. I don't know if you, let me get up here, if you can see it or not. I think you can. But I love this. They're writing in this, and it says Merry Christmas on the side of their van. And it's Santa driving the van, and it has all these presents in it, and his sleigh's on top. and his Christmas tree's on top of the van. I'm like, that was so awesome. I love that picture. I think I got it off Pinterest. I just fell in love with it. I said it's got to go in one of my journals. And then here we have this is from Daisy Collins, one of her sheets of ephemera. And I just added some lace there, chipboard. And I just slide that up in there. And then this I cut out from a magazine. Let's see if I can get a little closer here. There we go. Cut out from a magazine. And I have I took labels and I folded them in half. And I made a piece there. And then this is actually just, it's a snowflake, like a little tag. And I just kind of made these 2 little mini belly bands, put them together with this piece that came in one of my sheets somewhere. But I thought it came, and then I stamped it with these red snowflakes. And I just love how it looks. It just looks really cool. And then here's Albany Dental Association with the Christmas dove. It's got the Christmas flowers on it. Just did that. And here's a sheet that has, this is actually foiled, and it's got the beads on the foil, and another covered tag says Noel. And here we've got Christmas Begins with Christ. And another little booklet with the tags. You can stamp whatever you want. You can write notes in there. You can do whatever you want there. And it has the cute little pocket with the reindeer on it, the reindeer chipboard. This is actually an envelope, has something in it. This is another altered paper clip like I did the other one. It's a snowman on one side, and then this pretty fabric with the wreath on the other. And these are tags that I glued together and made a belly band. And this has also been embossed, the deer. It's got a swirly pattern. Just made me think of snow swirling around. I love the deer. I love deer. And then it's got the little things from, this is from Artsology. These are her tags. And then it's got the Graphic 45 little pieces on it. This is Graphic 45. Little tag here. I love this one. The little boy and the little girl decorating the tree. I think the little boy is eating what's supposed to go on the tree. That was cute. This is what my brothers would do. Here is a fabric flip. You've got the little glittery tree. That. Snowflakes. You've got the red. And then you got a place to write underneath. You can do some secret writing in there. Secret. Here's a little place with a couple tags. This is an envelope. And it has a little goodie in it. I'm not going to open it now. But behind it, I have a tag. Graphic 45 with some material down the side that slides in. It does slide. It's just, at the angle I'm at, it's hard to slide it. It fits in there pretty good, actually. And that. A little belly band here with a little boy who fell asleep waiting on Santa. Oh, me and my brothers used to do that. And then here's a couple tags in here. It says, our year, best wishes. Oh, it's getting hard to hold it open. This is actually, this pops out. You can write in there and you just tuck it under. And there you go. And it blends right in. Here's another embossed deer. And this one has tree branches on it. Let's see more there. Little corner pocket. There's another vintage. Oh, it's getting hard to hold this. It's a vintage postcard. I'm not going to pull it all the way out. And then this one, that's the other side. Remember how the other one had the red berries? That's the other side of it on the star. And I did a little pretty little stitch pattern around here. And it's got these cute little kids putting a wreath up on the gate. I just love that. And that's that lace background. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that that is from Mrs. Cogs. And then this is just, says Deer Lodge and just a pretty page. Here we got a little belly band with some of that lace. The little, I actually have a plate, a Christmas plate that has this on it. The Saint Angel. And Merry Christmas. And I did some stamping and I made a little pleated piece of fabric down the side. This is an old cross-stitch piece that I found that says love. And I did this one love because look at the horse and the doggy. They just love each other. I thought that's perfect to go in there. And this is home. Home, Merry Home. And I did a tree. I have this tree pattern on my sewing machine. And I just did that down each side because I kind of made this out of a magazine. It says Collect Beautiful Moments. And it has the fireplace and the dolls. And it just looks so cozy and warm and sewed around it. And it has the pretty bird behind it. And then here's the pocket. I covered with part of the tree here. And this has some tassels hanging off of it and some pretty beads. This is Christmas Eve. It's probably what's making my journal so fat, but you know what? I don't really care. I don't really care. And then you've got the trucks and the trucks, and you can add a pocket or do what you want in the back. It's got the trim on the back. And that is this journal. And so it's not really a farm. It's more like, let me pull this out a little bit. I'm sorry, don't need to back it up a little bit. There we go. It's more to me like I wanted to convey that cozy, warm Christmas feeling when you're in your house and everything's decorated and you smell cookies baking and you hear people talking and just telling stories to each other and just that whole Christmas vibe of just love and Christmas and enjoying each other. We really need to do more of that. And don't forget it has a tassel. It is detachable, so I'll probably wrap this separately. Take it off just because I don't want it to get squashed. I do tend to wrap my stuff very well. So, like I said, this is also for sale if you want to contact me directly. But these are going to be, if I don't hear from, somebody within the next day or two, then these are going to Diane Shaw for her to sell in her Divine Consign booth. So have a Merry Christmas, and thank you for looking. Please like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.